Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Thank you guys so much for coming back. Thank you for your love and your support. And I'm sorry I've not been updating you guys for a while. That's because I've not been using onions and ginger to my hair. The last time I used ginger and onions to my hair, or onions, that was the last time I show it on this platform. So the last time I used it was the last time I make video about it. So since then I've not used it, but I've been using other things like banana avocado, other stuff like that. But does it really work for me? Well, it make my hair soft because my hair is natural. My hair is, this is virgin hair. It make it soft. But does it make it thicker? Not really. So if you are new to my channel, I've been using onions and ginger for my hair previously, and it really helps me because before my hair was really damaged, and it was just so damaged, guys. My hair was really damaged. But when I started using it, my hair started having body, because the way my hair was before, you guys, if you see it, you'll be like, Janet, is it by force to do hair? Just go and shave this thing off. But as we all know, hair is beauty of woman. Okay, so I've not used it, and if you guys watch the video from beginning, the way I actually grate it, the way I process the onions and the ginger was the best way to do it. Because before, when I wanted to do it, I always blend it in the blender, and when I'm blending it in the blender, it's very difficult to blend, so I rather add a little bit of water or I add oil, so I don't really get the organic juice of the onions and the ginger. Then I came up with this idea of grating it, and I grate it, and everything here, no oil and no water. So this is the organic, and this is what you need. So previously I've used ginger and onions together, and I've also used onion on its own. So I will advise you, if you want to use it, I will advise you to add ginger, because if you don't add ginger, the strong of the onions is just so strong, like it's so strong. Okay, so I advise you to add ginger to reduce the smell. Our ginger to have what the benefit for the hair as well. You guys can make your research and find out all the beneficial ginger does to your hair and onions does to your hair. Okay, I came across the video on this YouTube, and I used it sometime last year. Was it last year? And it really works for me, and yeah, I like what I see. But what I also advise those of you that you are just, you know, passing across, or because of the title you want to see how does it really work, it's not something that you just use for one time and you expect it to work. You use it maybe like for 3 months or 6 months. And so how often can you use it? How often you can use it is when if you are somebody that you normally plait your hair for maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I advise you that each time you want to shampoo your hair, you use the onions and ginger max to your hair. Okay, it's not like every day you'll be washing your hair, you'll be using it. Maybe once a month or once in 2 months. Okay, it's not, but you have to be consistent using it. You don't just use it once and expect to get the result. Okay, so this is my hair. I just lose my crochet. I did crochet about 2-3 weeks ago, so I just lose it, and I wanted to use the treatment of ginger and onions. And as I said, this is not my first time of using it. Okay, so before, normally I don't wear gloves, I just use my hand, but now I'm wearing gloves. You know, every day we are learning. The brain is functioning. We are knowing the right thing to do every day. So if you guys also see, when I was grating it, I wear gloves, so my hand did not smell of onions and this thing. And if you guys can see, the top I wear is dirty. So if you want to do this kind of mask, make sure that the top you wear is dirty, or immediately when you finish doing it. Or you can wear any clothes. I'm not saying because you want to use it you have to wear dirty clothes. That's not what I mean. Okay, but because this clothes is dirty, I just wear it. But if what I'm trying to say is, whatever you wear when you use it, you have to put it in the washing machine, or you wash it straight away, because the smell, it will be there. So I wear my gloves, and I also have like carrier bag called nylon, so I'm gonna be using it. But before then, I'm going to actually comb the hair. I'm going to, can you guys see properly? As you guys can see, it's a bit dirty. So you do it when your hair is dirty, so that when you're washing it, you'll be able to shampoo it. And sometimes I'm really tired of my hair. You know, sometimes I'll just wake up one day and say, I want to shave off this hair. I just want to shave it off for it to regrow from scratch. And at the next minute, I'll be like, I don't want to shave my hair. I don't want to cut my hair. I love my hair, you know, even though it's not, you know. So, yeah. And someone contacted me some time ago. She said, sometimes the reason why some of us women, our hair always get damaged, no matter what you do, no matter treatment you give your hair, it never function or it never respond to treatment. If you guys can see, you can't really see the back of, you know, the back of the wall through my hair. Before, as I comb this hair, you can see the back. I didn't mean this side though. I mean even down. You can even be seeing my scalp. Yes, you can see my scalp through the hair. That is how thin it was. But when I started using the ginger and onions, it really helps. It's just like I'm always lazy to use it. But then I was doing like a challenge. That was what helped me. I was doing a challenge that, oh, I'm gonna come back in 1 month or in 2 months or in 3 months to show you guys. So I was using it, I was keeping it because I knew it's a vow I make for you guys. So you guys are expecting me to come back and share the results with you guys. So that's why I was using it. But if I'm not doing any challenge, I use it whenever I can, and I think it really helps when you are using it consistently. Okay, anyway, so this woman told me that sometimes our hair, no matter how vitamin clinical you take, no matter how treatment you do, it does not really work because we are the problem for our hair to grow. And we, you know, like she was telling me from my own experience that she used to have a lovely hair, you know, like this like Somalia people, the way their hair looks like, the beautiful puffy hair. She said she was blessed with a hair like that, and over the years she started having some, you know, some wahala, but not for her, but one of her loved one was sick, so all she think about is this, that, looking after that her loved one. I don't want to enter too many details. So since then her hair start breaking, and this wahala starts. She said this wahala started about 17 years ago, you know, and her hair start breaking, and she tried everything she could use. Everything was recommend vitamin D, that it did not work because, and she was being honest. She said she was being honest to herself that she would just stop using all this thing because of what she was going through. No matter what she used, she does know that it's not gonna work because she doesn't have peace of mind. She'd be thinking how that her loved one can get well. She's the one looking after that her loved one. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is, if you are wasting your time doing this, doing that for your hair to grow, and you know that you are not happy there, you are stress can also damage your hair. Sometimes we don't want to admit it. Stress, or whether you are thinking you are going through some challenges, or you are going through something, or you have problem, like there's always problem in this world. Trust me guys, there's always problem. But for me, I have my mom's hair because I'm not from a family that's, my mom's side of the family does not have like hair, you know, all this long hair, all this full hair, all this that hair, all that hair. So I got my hair from my mom's family, yeah, like the same hair as my mom. So but I believe that my hair responding to treatment, you know. So my hair is responding to. So if you are doing any treatment and it's not helping you, you stop using it and try something else. But at least use that thing for maybe like 3 to 4 months. Give it 6 months. I'm sure before that 6 months, you two would have been seeing some sign. Is this really working or is not working? If it's not working, you leave it and you move on to something else. Okay? You don't just. The reason why I'm still using it, I don't like the smell. I hate the smell. Even when I was grating the onions, my eye were peppering me. I was crying. Like, you think somebody upset me or somebody do something to me that making me all cry, but because of the onions. But the reason why I'm using it, because it works for me. I see the results. Okay, so when you're doing something, you're seeing the results, you can do it. But when you're doing something, you're not seeing the results, why continue? Anyway, when you use it and you don't finish it, you can keep it in the fridge. It can last for 2 weeks in your fridge. Okay, so after 2 weeks I would advise you don't use it, but you can keep it for 2 weeks. So I thought I was going to actually finish this because it's only 1 onions I use, but before, when I want to blend, I can use 2 onions, you know, but still I always still have leftover. But this is, I'm gonna leave this for another 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you know, because I don't wash my hair all the time. So 2 to 3, I'll say 2 to 3 weeks, but I will really advise after 2 weeks you do not use it. Okay, after 2 weeks do not use it, just put it. And onions is cheap, you just use another onion. But because me, I'm always lazy to do it, so I'll keep it in the fridge. And I don't do hair that will last maybe like a month or 3 months. You know, some women are like that. If you're someone that you do hair, your hair always lasts for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, you don't bother keep it in the fridge. After you finish using, just throw it. Or you have any family member that wants to use it, you can give it to them. But me, I'm always someone that if I do my hair, the highest day or the longest I will do hair for is 2 weeks. And the reason why is because these days I'm the one always do my hair myself, or my daughter will help me. I don't go to salon to do my hair. When I go to salon to do my hair, I don't expect to lose it in 2 weeks because it's very, very expensive. I expect to, you know, leave it longer, maybe for a month or even 2 months. Do you understand? So that is it. So that is all. So yeah, I just want to make sure that everything is wet, you know. It's spiking me and it's inchy. Make sure you don't inch it. Okay, so how long will you leave it for? Leave it for like 15 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes, 20 minutes sharp. Okay, so but I'm gonna put this on my head, and because I have work to do, so I'll just keep it. I want to go and clean my shower room, you know, so I'll just put it and do some cleaning. Anyway, after doing some cleaning, that's when I'll wash it off. So let me go and start my housework. See you guys soon.